I got laid off.
Hello. I haven't posted any video for a while because I'm going to be busy with my job searching journey.
After layoff, our laptop will be shut down within 24 hours, and each of us will talk to the HR teams about the current situations and also sign the paperwork and return back of all of our laptop, and most importantly, I need to find a job again. In my job hunting to-do list, the first one is finish writing my resumes, because I haven't updated my resume for almost 3 years. I need to add my most recent job and position bullet point into my resumes. And the second one is I also need to update my online portfolio. Again, I haven't been updating my online portfolio for 3 years.
So overall, the UX and the product design interview process can be split into 3 stages: the early stage, the mid stage, and the final stage. So during the early stage of the conversation with your recruiters, they might ask you questions about how do you get into UX or product design. Tell me about yourself, these type of general, very typical questions. The recruiter will document everything you say and share your profile with the hiring manager. If the hiring manager is interested in your profile, you probably will move into the mid round of the interview process, which will be 45 minutes to an hour long hiring manager conversation. It's very different between different companies. The first one will be the pure portfolio review, which means the hiring manager will ask you to present 1 to 2 projects, and then they will ask you some sort of questions based on project you present. The second type of hiring manager conversation, it will be the question of behavioral questions plus 1 case studies. How do you collaborate with the cross-functional team? How do you work with the design team? And how do you resolve the conflict and disagreements? And then you are required to present one of your most recent projects. The third type of hiring manager conversation I have been go through is very informal. They might ask you some behavioral based questions, and they will leave you a lot of room to ask the question about this particular role, what kind of product designer they are hiring for. So it's very kind of conversational style.
언제나 함께 있었음 해 모든 게 다 통하니까 Feels like daydreaming 너와 있을 땐 난 I love my life 사라지지만 나의 전부 Chemistry is like no other two 힘들었을 때마다 늘 함께 했던 너
After the hiring manager conversations, some company might require you to conduct the additional portfolio presentation with 1 or 2 senior or the principal designer on the team. This middle round of portfolio presentation will be a bit formal because you have to present at least 2 projects, and the senior designer from the team will ask you a lot of questions like how did you make the design decision to collaboration, communications. The last one is the final round, which is the on-site interview. The on-site interview also varies from company to company. A typical on-site interview will be we will spend 3 to 4 hours for the entire day to go through 1 portfolio presentation with the entire hiring team. It's possible that hiring manager, senior designer, UX researcher, content designer, or the product manager will join this It's okay for you to present the same case study you have been shared earlier during the mid-round of interview process. After the portfolio presentation, typically you will have 3 to 4 different one-on-one with different team members, like the one-on-one with the hiring manager, one-on-one with a senior designer, and one-on-one with a product manager, and possibly the other one, the UX researcher or the content designers. Again, it's really different between the companies. You might also need to do the whiteboard design challenge or the equity. We really need to communicate with the recruiter to make sure we understand what is going to expect.
If you are got laid off by your companies, you are not alone. I know there's a lot of hardship you have to go through, but you are not alone. Stay positive and keep going. Eventually, we will find a job, a better job.